Warning, warning, warning. The Drama King is in the building. The Drama King is in.
88 Shade45 Street Sweeper Radio. DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building. Jazzy Bell TV in the building.
Ooh. Yeah, what up, Kay?
Cyhi the Prynce in the building.
Hey, I know who it is. The greatest.
Now the big question: why the fuck? I thought you was from fucking Chicago or Detroit or some shit.
Man, the earth is my turf. I was raised by some Chicago and Detroit guys, but it's when they came to Atlanta. So I'm from Atlanta. I'm from a lot of different places.
Okay.
Like I said, the earth is my turf. So
Rolling Stone, where you lay your hat, that's your home.
That's my home.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
But I'm born and raised from Atlanta. Let's get that staple.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So how long you still reside
I
out there?
still live in Atlanta.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
definitely.
So you from Atlanta then, like a motherfucker. That's what's up. Okay, so I mean, what you got going on right now?
Man, right now, man, I'm promoting my album, No Dope on Sundays. It's a project I put together. Me and Kanye West, he's helping me executive produce it, and I'm just here to promote it, man. I'm excited. I released 2 records, one called Legend, the other one called New Africa. I put out last month, and it's been getting a lot of play and steam. So I appreciate the whole Shade45 family. I'm here to meet you now. So I'm good.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You're official, man. I remember growing up, bro. Like, I'm a fan of hip hop. The reason why I became a fan of hip hop so much because a lot of New York dudes moved to my side of town. Well, a lot of different people, like how you know from Detroit or whatever. But they would always win the battle rap. And there'd be so many people around, they just demolish all my partners from Atlanta. I was like, oh, he's killing you, bro. It's like to the point where niggas ready to fight. So I for 2 months, I went and got my thing together, and then for the next 4 years, it was over with.
Okay.
So
you started to represent.
Yeah, that inspired
me lyrical.
that inspired me to be lyrical. Like, these niggas is impressed. And we was only 13, 14. These niggas sound like they 21, 20. Like, how y'all know all these words? And like, y'all niggas smart as fuck. But it's just like, I couldn't believe dudes at 12, 13 had that extensive of a vocabulary. So
you know what it was? And from day one out here, we came up on nothing. So that the braggadocious shit, like in the hood, it wasn't that I got a Benz, I got this, or like everything. No, you had to really go to the craft. If you seen, you know what I'm saying, Bat or one of them speeding down 125th with their big gold medallion, like you could talk about what you seen another nigga with, or Frank Lucas sons and shit like that doing it. Then, but as far as us, we trying to get to that. So niggas was hungry. So now it's more of what you got. Or get you over than how good you are. It's crazy. The game 360. So so that's why everywhere New York nigga went, we was roasting niggas.
Roasting, bro. I respect them, bro, because that taught me a lot, man. I mean, growing up, I was just like, man, I want to rap when I started, but I didn't want to rap. But I just used to watch the battle because everybody used to be over there. And it'd be 3 New York dudes they got a machine gun in the crowd. I was like, oh my, we got to regroup.
Soldier Boy, pow. Pow. Nigga fell. I got up. Pow. Behind the back. Pow.
Took the mask off. Oh, that was my man.
Oh, I see. Nigga. You. Pow. So look, we got you here for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I know you said you got 2 songs flaming, right? So what's the first one you want to get into?
The first one I want to get into is Legend. That was the first one I released. It's not gonna be on my project, but it was something I just let the fans know and hip hop know that, hey man, I'm coming back with a vengeance. That's me jumping out the Trojan horse.
Okay.
Like shit's finna get ugly out here. So
let's drop that motherfucker.
Let's get it.
Yeah, Shade45.
88 Shade45 Street Sweeper Radio. DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building. Jazzy Bell TV in the building.
What up, though?
Cyhi the Prynce in the building.
Yeah. Y'all know who it is. Cyhi. Hey.
So where that name come from, bro?
Oh man, it's crazy. My real name's Sadell, and they spell it Cydel, and my last name Young. So both of them is like CY. But I used to be an athlete growing up, and all my partners knew I didn't smoke. And then I ended up started smoking. Everybody like, yo, man, Cyhi. And I was like, man, that was cool. So when I got in the streets, that was just like my street name or whatever. So I couldn't use my real one. But so niggas just started calling me that. Then when I found out how good I was in rap, I didn't want to change it. So I just took the high and made it Your Highness. It's like Highness, so it was just Cyhi. That's how I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your situation? You indie? Major?
Nah, I ain't indie.
What you doing?
But I move like it. But nah, I'm with Sony right now. With a great situation. With D and Shadow as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm working close with them. I got a new management situation with Al Branch and G too. So I'm just coming for the throne, man.
To Al Branch.
Yeah, that's the guy.
That's who's Al Branch. Nigga. Seriously though? Seriously? Yo, seriously, you ain't really come like, nigga, you know, I ain't see you in so fucking long. Nigga, like, come on, my nigga. You one of the niggas, you was one of my go-to guys when I first really, come on. Oh, that's dirty. We got to talk off the mic. That's why when he said the name, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, no, he said something, but I'm,
It's been years, yeah.
Nigga, I probably ain't seen you since 2000, 90 something.
Right.
Some shit like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's what's up.
Nah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. But you was gonna creep in and creep out though, right? That's nasty. You wanna look at my magazine, you wanna look at the chick. He came and got the magazine. Fuck this nigga. Straight stunting.
He left you in
You understand what I'm
2000,
saying?
that's dirty.
Okay. We gonna talk.
We got you.
Oh, he focusing on Cyhi. I respect it.
Nah, I respect it. Word up.
Right. So yeah, that's what I've been. I put my new situation together. So I got a new album coming out. So I'm excited, man. Definitely excited.
How many tracks?
I'm looking at about 14 to 15.
Collabos?
Yeah, definitely. Trav on the album, Big Sean, Schoolboy Q. You know what I mean? A lot more. Executive producer by Kanye West. You know what I mean? So the fam is on there. It's
okay.
This is gonna be this album of the year.
All right, you trapping or you strapping? What we doing?
I'm all of them.
We keeping it mental? Like, well, how we?
I mean, I move like that though, but I'm a real trap nigga. But you know what I'm saying? I was taught some things. I moved around. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas ain't got a passport. I was able to get one, so I moved around. Like, and I moved with some real OG gangsters that moved me around the country. So I'm well versatile.
Yeah, whatever way you gotta go.
Yeah, however gotta go. Yeah. Shit, I'll take you to church, or we gonna get the fuck up out of here. However we got to go. You know what I'm saying? I pray with you, fight with you, however go down.
So you even prepared to get out when that bitch got that teacup.
Oh yeah, definitely.
To get the fuck out.
No, not the
teacup.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
you might not even get me over there.
Okay,
praise God. You might not even get me over there, boss.
Man, so you ready to get out?
Yeah, I would have peeped her early. Hold up, now what going on now? I know it's a movie, but I pay attention to details.
Yeah,
a lot of subliminal
I've
messages
seen that
in
one
there.
before. You know what I mean?
I've seen it before too, man.
Right.
It's called Stick With Your Own Kind.
Exactly.
888 Shade45 Street Sweeper Radio.
Hey.
Okay.
And there you go.
You know what I'm saying? We got another record over there, right?
Hey, speaking of own kind, you know what I'm saying? New Africa, you know what I mean? The record I just put out, man, is it speaks to a lot of different things, and you know that's in the air right now, but it's in a fun way to where I wanted to kind of get my people in a different mindset, just have them thinking different, bring up a different conversation. So this record right here is called New Africa, produced by S1, you know what I'm saying, and Epic. So I'm ready. Let's get it.
Shade45. 888 Shade45 Street Sweeper Radio. DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building, Jazzy Bell TV in the building. Cyhi the Prynce is in the motherfucking building.
Yeah, I'm here.
Cyhi the Prynce. You know what I want to know? I want to know how you initially met Kanye, because a lot of people say that Beyonce was very instrumental in you two connecting. So just for the people that don't know, get them familiar with how you got connected with good music.
Well, I did a record with a guy named Yellow Wolf a few years back, and we did a collab, and Ye happened. This when he was on his Tumblr internet game, Tough, and he seen the record, and I had a verse on it, and he seen it, and when he heard my verse, he was like, man, whoever this is, he posted on his Instagram. What at that time was like, you know, what
was it?
Twitter,
Instagram? What was it? MySpace?
It was Twitter and his Tumblr. It was
okay.
It was on. It was Tumblr. Yeah.
Oh,
so he posted on his Tumblr, and I woke up one morning and my Twitter was going crazy. I only had like 1,000 followers. So I'm like 500 followers and shit, all this shit. I'm like, I know something crazy happening. And I had like 40, 50 missed calls. And when I was calling them back, everybody was like, this is Vibe, this is Rolling Stone, this is this. Like all these big public, I'm like, what are y'all calling me for? So I look at my Twitter, and I was like, yo, Ye endorses Cyhi. Ye say he the coldest ever. All this. So I'm going crazy. Like, I'm like, oh, so all my my managers and former managers I ain't talked to in 10 years calling me like niggas who, you know what I mean, I'm in the current management situation with, but we struggling. Hey man, I know I've been bad, but bro, Ye just hit you, bro. We got to get this. I'm like, oh, okay, here you go. So I No ID hit Greg Street, and I got on the phone with Ye, and I was on the next thing smoking, and I went out there, and what happened was he had a song called So Appalled Up. Well, when I walked in the room, he was playing my whole mixtape, going crazy. And I'm like, being from Atlanta, I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? I'm just got here. So he was like, yo, I got to go out, but I need some help on this hook. If you want to write it for me, appreciate it. So I'm like, oh, okay, what you want me? So he already kind of had the basis. I'm like, you just throwing me a layup right now. You trying to play. Because at this point, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I just know, bro.
You in the Lions Den.
He was like, yo, bro, I'm trying to think of something for this hook, see if you got some ideas. I'm like, okay. So he leaves, and I'm here all day, and I'm like, yo, I'm so excited. I'm like, I tell the engineer, copy, paste the beat and make it long till it's like 5-6 minutes long, and I'll start rapping at the like 5-6 minute mark. Right. Just so, because I had nothing else to do. I just wanted to do something in the studio. So I just I wrote a verse in my head, wrote it down, and I rapped it. And then I was there for a whole 2 weeks. I played him the hook part that I did. I never played him my verse though. I didn't play it for him. I was just like, I did what you did, told me to do, boss. So I ain't touched nothing else. You know what I mean? But the craziest thing, I had left. After the 2 weeks there, I had left. My sister passed, and I had left. And the craziest thing is, he calls me and like, congratulations, you made the album.
Okay.
And he called me from the discreet ass number, and then he's like, I got to New York and we was at the Power video shoot. He's like, man, yeah, man, thanks Beyonce too, man. She put a good word in for you. I said, what? He's like, yeah, I was playing the album for Dream, Beyonce, and Jay. Like, I was trying to get Jay on the record. Right. So he said, as I'm explaining like to Jay, like, yeah, I want you to come in right here. Boop, boop, boop. 2 minutes in, it's like my verse just ended up coming on. And he's like, the whole room is like,
that secret verse that he didn't know anything about.
Yeah, it just comes in abruptly. And then Beyonce said, I don't know who that is, but whoever that is, you need to sign him. Oh. And I was just like,
can we get a round of applause for the Queen Bee?
I said, Queen Bee, hey, and she a Virgo, so
you team Virgo?
Hey man, listen, man. Hey B, if you need me to cut the grass, wash the cars, blow the goddamn yard, hit me, bro. Hey, I owe you. Shit.
What's the biggest advice that you've gotten from Kanye or even Jay-Z or even Beyonce herself?
Oh man, be legendary. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like, a lot of people don't know. What's crazy is I was the only rapper that was like really a part of Watch the Throne. Like, I was in there every day, and I could not believe it. Like, because Ye just like to hear me go, oh shit, because I'm like a rapper's rapper. So if you can make me, that means okay, I'm snapping. Shit. I'm snapping. Yeah. So I think that's why they always kept me in the room, because they knew my bar level. If I get excited,
he was hyping shit up.
Yeah. Hey, and I was like, yo, man, Watch the Throne was crazy. So that's just kind of how. Just be great, man. They always practice greatness. They always think about everything. Everything is well thought out. So, that's what I learned about it. Just don't go in there freelancing. You know how we do. We just go in there with liquor, drugs, weed, and just freestyle. Ain't no catch no vibe. I don't catch no vibe no more. I go to the studio for a purpose. This the word of God. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I get writer's block. If I ain't got no concept or I ain't got no purpose for this record, I'm wasting studio time.
You're taking this shit seriously. You focus.
So I'm on a mission.
And you grew up very religious, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I was raised by my mother and my father. They was heavy in the church, but once you start smelling yourself and you feel like you know shit, and I was so popping. You know what I'm saying? I was just like that nigga. So I just end up getting into the streets, and that just that prepared me for who I am today, because that shit scared me the fuck straight. But the depths of it, I got to experience it sober. And I tell people all the time, I'm like the dude that's in the army who had a gun on his back, but my job is to film. My job is to film the landscape, film the war, even though if it get close enough, I have to. But my whole job is to send intel back to the world, and that's what I come to do, is to bring the intel from what I learned and my experiences and how to figure these ways out. Because my job is to keep niggas out of prison.
Wow.
That's my ultimate message.
Ideology.
So
that's real shit right there.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? I do it in a cool way where you still got bitches, you still do what you do, but it's just a certain code you move by.
Yeah.
And that's what I learned from my OGs. Like when you say, are you from Detroit or from Chicago? No, I was from a lot of them places because I had a strong structure growing up. Even though, you know, the shit I was on wasn't, you know, I don't think that's positive, but it taught me how to be a man outside of how my dad did. See, my dad didn't really, he prepared me, but he didn't prepare me to the depths that these niggas prepared me to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not around.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
He at work or whatever.
You out there on your own, and you got to make them decisions.
Exactly. And them decisions saved my life because I got all my partners either, like, you know, it sounds cliche, but I got, you know, if you knew how much money I put on green dot cars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'll be like, okay, bro, making sense. So
shout out to the homies locked down.
Yeah, for real.
Nigga, I need to have some of these kids on my tax return filed. No, real talk. Right. Every holiday, birthday, I know what you talking about.
Y'all niggas be laughing, but can't be dead ass.
Bro, at the end of the day, every other day, real talk.
And it's so easy for them to trick y'all, but that's because niggas out here doing trial and error. I was prepared before I even touched anything. My OG took me through boot camp. Like, ain't no, you don't just get to jump out there. Like, niggas just jump out the porch. Give me this, give me nigga. Hey, man, y'all playing. Y'all wasn't raised right. I was raised by the coldest, so the lessons I'm giving you, please take them heed to them and use them in your everyday life. Trust me, they worked. I done tried them 1,000 times.
So that explains your album title though, like no dope on Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. Cause my OGs didn't move like that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of niggas don't know. Sometimes my OG wanted to throw you off. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you to pull up. Like, yeah, I got him. Pull up. Didn't even have him. But he want to see you pull up with. He want to see who pull up behind you. You know what I'm saying? See if somebody tailing you. See if they own you. You feel me? So it was just so hot. You know what I mean? This shit was way colder than. But young men in the street, y'all want to glorify that, but don't understand how to move. But then when y'all get in trouble, y'all tell on everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but it's even not just that. Motherfuckers don't have bail money. The era I came from, niggas had bail money.
Exactly.
Niggas had bail money.
Exactly.
You gotta support
you
your
was
hustle.
moving with a nigga who said, all right, if something happened, because you was coming up, so you didn't have it, but you was up under the umbrella that they had it.
Right.
But, you know, what I came to realize once I got older, I'm sorry to say, man, a lot of our OGs misguided us.
Right.
Because, see, this world and this game we in right now, anything we did in the street, if you do it in the industry, them niggas will call the cops, and you can't call them a snitch.
Exactly.
Or this and that. Nigga, white people don't play by them rules. Nigga, if you piss in front of one of these right downstairs,
this building right here,
the fuck, you fucking with my quality of life, officer. Fucking guys urinating.
Right.
Like, you understand what I'm
saying?
Exactly. So how we came up was wrong, but where we was from, it was right because we had to survive.
Exactly.
You shoot 5 niggas in the project, niggas called you a gangster. Nigga, what's gangster about you shooting 5 of your people in the project, but when the police come slam a nigga and kick him in his ass, y'all standing around looking.
Hey.
You understand what I'm saying?
Man, you know what I tell niggas all the time?
Yo.
Man, listen.
Dog, we was raised wrong, really. I'm telling you on some real shit.
You was.
In the reality world, we was raised wrong. The shit that we was taught was gangster was really some sucker shit because the gangster shit we was doing was against our own people.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You was a kingpin, you got crazy money, but how many families got fucked up off of drugs and motherfuckers couldn't pay rent and families got evicted and little kids ain't had nothing to eat because you was driving a Benz and motherfuckers see
right.
When you get older you start to go, God damn, I was fucking a part of the problem. So that's why now it's good to be part of the solution. Like I seen a clip on Instagram and I see you even posted Jazz with two young cats was starting to fight and the OG walked over there and said, yo, all y'all with phones, you recording, you know what I'm saying? You recording all y'all cowards that's recording.
Yeah.
Look, he ain't your friend, like he ain't your man. Why he laughing at you like he was really, you know,
Right,
like
exactly.
you see how he got in the middle and
I
he said,
see
I'm
that,
not
but
leaving.
yeah.
He said,
I'ma
I'm
show
not
it to
leaving.
him.
He said, I'm not leaving till y'all shake hands. Like real talk,
Facts.
like he came and pointed out because it's all of their friends that's around with this camera watching them fight, but ain't none of y'all stepping up to tell them, yo, what do y'all fight? Ain't y'all cool? Why? You understand what I'm saying?
I was trying to get in touch with dude to have him come up here.
Like, and that's what we need now. We need cats to understand, man. Look, man, we went through that shit, but don't like initiate no bullshit to these youngins. You understand what I'm saying? To go through it. So I like hardcore street shit. That's my era. That's my aura, even with this music shit. But have a message in the motherfucking music too.
Exactly.
I need a message, man. Like everything you killing the block and shit. It's hard for me. You understand? Like. To comprehend that now. Before, I be jumping up and down and I was part of the program. I can't lie. I can't lie. But now, the state we in right now and all the bullshit going on, man, we got to clean this shit up, man.
Right, exactly.
Somehow.
And it was always order, man. It was always like that. I tell people all the time, man, when them videos go off, I remember my partners back when in high school, I used to run with a group. My partners was GDs, and they used to be always deep, right?
Chicago, Detroit.
You know what I'm saying? So we was in Atlanta, and they stumped this little dude out, right? And it was all cool until you seen, bro, like the whole football team, they whole school came out of school trying to fight us the next day. Wow. But if you seen, bro, to this day, his arm still
not right.
Twitch.
From the beating.
You know what I'm saying? He be like, "What's up, Si?" You know what I'm saying? It's like,
damn.
You know what I'm saying? Just fuck me up like
think
nigga.
about the longevity.
This nigga wasn't even doing that. It's 40 y'all jumping on the nigga like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times people don't know after that camera go off and you click on the next video when it's Kevin Hart doing something. Right. That kid who was in that video almost lost his life. You know what I mean? So I let niggas know all the time, man. Just keep it solid, man.
Yeah, I ain't with the fuckery no more. I was a savage, and I ain't ashamed to say I was a savage. I was an intelligent savage.
Exactly.
But that's just all I knew. But now, like a lot of shit, I let so much shit slide over the years. The things that I normally would have banged that nigga head up against the locker. Or some
right.
That, but I know that ain't the way because I was raised wrong.
Exactly.
The right cats raised me, but they taught me the wrong shit. A nigga wasn't supposed to give me a bag of fucking loose joints to sell $1 a piece when I was 11 and tell me, yo, you keep 25 cents, give me 75 cents.
Right.
And I come back and I'm like, I got his money. Where your money? Nah, I gave my man. He's like, no, that's your profit. Don't do that. Like, you know, like,
right.
But meanwhile, you got me going to fucking PS50. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. At like, 11 years old.
Like fucking selling loose joint. You corrupted me, my G.
Exactly.
You telling me cut class to play records in your house party and I'm in the back room turning one turntable up and turning the other one down while niggas is dancing to a stack of 45s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which made me like the music, but still like it was corruption. I know what it is now. I'm not mad at them, but you know, like we just got to do another way. When I see cats with their kids and you know their pants sagging and them doing stupid shit, I'm like, oh man, you don't know what shorty about. Like you don't know what you're doing. Like don't do that. Like it ain't nothing for me to say or to correct them on it. You understand what I'm saying? But just hopefully cats to see the light, man, and just know. Especially with this Trump dude in office, you understand what I'm saying? Right. Shit getting real out here. You understand? It's always been rough. We always been in a motherfucking drought.
Right.
Exactly. Always been in like shit ain't never got better. I don't remember it getting better.
Exactly.
Ever, you know what I'm saying? And now, yo, niggas gotta pull together quick, man.
And that's what my album about, man. My shit is called No Dope on Sundays, and that's what it is. It's just that parallel what I want to give to the people. So, yeah, man, that's where we at.
So look, Cyhi, you one of the rap niggas, like you. So you know, you ain't leaving this motherfucker without getting off on that mic.
Some bars.
You was gonna come up to this motherfucker. I see you slaying on swaying all. I said, I hope this nigga don't come up here with that. Yo, I don't want to freestyle shit, nigga. I'm gonna throw one on for you anyway,
bruh.
Cause you a spitter, bro.
Right.
I respect that.
I got you.
Street Sweeper Radio, bruh.
It's Kayslay, my nigga. I respect this shit.
Hey, it's gonna go viral, so y'all better have everything ready.
Oh shit, let me put my lipstick on. Something. Camera rolling.
When I do shit, it go viral. My phone dead. Every time I do shit, it go viral.
Yo, what's up, Branch? You got the phone locked up? What's up?
We need viral.
Yo,
we gonna jump into
it? Fuck with you. I'm about to. Nah, give me something faster. You want that?
Yeah, I can do that.
You can do that? Okay.
Turn me up, though.
Let's go.
Okay. Cyhi, can the world hear me? Y'all recording this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Stone Mountain, nigga, Panola Road to South Harrison. Went from a nice home to selling O's out the Radisson. With dope dealers up the road, I was traveling. The damn near drove around the globe in the Saturn. Throwed like a javelin with hoes at the tavern. Couldn't find a decent woman, cause most of them mad at men. Couldn't be a square if I was down at the Madison. Been crossed so many times, feel like the Pope at the Vatican. Yeah, but the Versace robe that I'm basking in, insinuates I'm having yin. I left, now I'm back again. I got my arm around your girl like the passenger seat. When I'm back in it, the world in my rear view. I'm a scary nigga, so I'ma always fear you. So get me scared enough and I'ma have a tear too. I walk light, I move like a deer move. Hater, I don't wanna be nowhere near you. Still keep my ears glued to the streets. My daddy told me don't believe everything that may appear true. And let's get this shit clear too. Still ain't got my teeth fixed. Never been an insecure dude. Still I used to steal shoes out the Foot Locker. Let a fiend hit it, make sure that it's cooked proper. You were probably doing too much if the hood culture. Yeah, you might be streeter than me, but I'm bush smarter. People say they from Atlanta, but never took mortar. Shout it, I'm a swisher kisser plus a kush sparker. I never pass it to your boy, you push Parker. And I'm more like Kobe in his prime. When I eat at restaurants, I order Kobe in his prime. I'm so above par, triple bogeyed on a 9. My partner, my caddy, you know he toting 9. Y'all didn't even know 9 and 9 was supposed to rhyme. Yes, nigga, I'm Willie Beeman. I feel like Cameron when I'm rapping, I really mean it. I'm terrified of the streets cause I really seen it. Plus my guys ain't with all of that silly beefing, cause they come through, light up your block, they Billie Jean it. Bernard Hopkins, I'm still fighting with demons. Everything I do is cold. Nigga, I'm anemic, I'm an AT alien. I am not a human being, I reverse slavery. I love whipping Europeans off of Magic City, hitting strippers with per diem. Then I slid up in the DMs. I'm the closest thing to Christ. If you never got to see him, motherfucker.
Hey, Shade45 Street Sweeper Radio.
Eddie did it swagged out, y'all.
Cyhi the Prynce. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Effortless.
ATL, stand up.
Effortless.
Effortless.
That's right. And you went to Far Side. A lot of people ain't up on that.
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Like,
Hey, man, I do hip hop shit. You can just put on anything for me.
Yeah.
I just go crazy.
Yeah. The first one that came, I said, "No, I'll give us something a little faster." You like, "No." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Right.
You rolled the beat.
Yeah. You did what you had to do.
Yeah.
You understand?
For sure.
So,
Yes.
what I want to know is, like, coming into the culture, who are some of the people that inspired you? Artists.
My first favorite artist of all time was Mystical.
Whoa. Okay.
Like when Mystical first came out, he was the coldest, man. I don't know what niggas saying, but
I came in with my dick in my hand.
I believe it. What about foot in your ass? Be cool.
yeah, he was cold. That was my first favorite rapper. My second favorite rapper, it had to be when I heard Reasonable Doubt. It changed my life.
Okay.
Nice.
Reasonable Doubt changed my life, and then after that, you know, it just got to, you know, I studied Tip, you know what I mean? I used to listen to Eminem a lot. I just used like, I used to get picked on for reading slow growing up.
Reading
like,
slow?
Cause I used to be like the most popular dude in the school. I used to be
Right.
talking in class, and that's how my teacher used to try to like get at me, like,
Embarrass you.
Sadell, hey, come on up here, read this. And I be,
Orally.
you know what I mean? There, you know, see, you can't even read, but you ain't here talking, you know what I mean? Now, yeah, this vernacular come off spectacular.
You said vernacular.
Comes off spectacular.
For sure.
I mean, sometimes you got to self-educate yourself.
Absolutely.
I dropped out of ninth grade.
Me too.
I was one of them. And
Oh,
you know,
wow,
you know
okay.
the crazy shit?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to see Mr. Barbosa. Do you know you know what class I failed
What?
in junior high school 13? Music class.
Out of all things,
I still got the report card. This motherfucker would fail me
Out of
because I wouldn't
things.
play the trumpet. I'm like, I don't want to play the trumpet.
Right.
Nigga, I smoke dust. I smoke weed. Nigga.
Right.
I was
Give me
back
the
then.
drums.
Nigga, I can't blow shit. Nigga,
Right.
I ain't got no like
Lungs
get the fuck
left.
out of here. Yeah, I ain't got no lungs left. I need my lungs to go smoke my shit at lunchtime. Fuck wrong with you,
Try to
nigga?
have me blow this horn. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I failed music, yo.
Right.
Out of all
right.
things, and look at you,
know, one
Kay.
niggas tell me I ain't gonna be, you know, one of the people that just down you. And that was the same, junior high school 13 is the same school with Graffiti Hall of Fame, which I was one of the first persons to start doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Desi Dez?
yeah, the Graffiti Hall of Fame. You should know what Graffiti Hall of Fame is, Jazz. 106 in Park, that schoolyard over there with all the the top graffiti artists would go throw their pieces up. It's still there.
I was
now,
just
but-
shouting out your graffiti name.
Yeah, Daz. Yeah, I know. I ain't,
Daz.
but yeah, I felt music.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that wound up being one of my blessings.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
So,
wherever
you
that
know,
nigga is at, man, I hope you had your third heart attack by now. Real talk. Because when you young,
You still a
no,
savage.
listen, when you young, you 13 and motherfuckers kick you like that and
And
tell
you-
you what you not gonna be or whatever, that shit stick with you.
it do.
But
it
he
do.
inspired me. I remember the nigga name.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but
What he looked
Barbosa. I was like, who
remember
the fuck
his
is that
fucking
cat?
punk ass
Right.
with your tight fucking slacks and them pointy shoes, nigga.
Wow.
I remember that nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Because that'll send you down the wrong path, too. That'll send you somewhere.
I went down the wrong
Exactly.
path.
You be like,
I
that
did.
ain't good
I
at
dropped
music.
out.
Exactly.
Like,
Me
what the
too.
fuck? I left that school, went to Charles Evans Hughes, did about 3 weeks, and that motherfucker got kicked out of there. You know,
Why
I
you
was-
get kicked out of there?
Because I was smoking with a chick in the staircase,
Got it.
and they suspended me. You know what I'm saying? And after that, I said, man, look, man. I went to, I dropped out, right? I started doing the hustle thing. Then I tried to go to Park East High School. That's where Dougie Fresh was at. Shout out to Doug, Teddy Riley. He was in Park East.
Okay.
I did about a year in there. And I said, man, I know how to read, write, add, subtract, multiply. So I know how to count my money. I know how to read any contract, anything in front of me. I'm out of this motherfucker. I got to get money. Niggas coming to school fly. You understand what I'm saying? I'm old now. My moms ain't taking care of me, looking out for me no more. My grandparents was like, boy, you better get out here and get a job. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a job. I'm going to the street. That's it.
That's
It
it.
is what it is. You understand what I'm saying?
That's
So-
what it's. Hey, no dope on Sundays.
That's right. No dope. None. But what about Monday?
Hey, Monday you can get back to it.
That's not Sunday.
Yeah. I ain't. You know what
Out
I'm
of
saying?
respect for.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take my time with you. I ain't gonna ask you to go cold turkey. We just need a day to assess what's going on in our community, with our families, with our motherfucking money. Cause you know niggas be moving so fast, they don't know how they get caught up because they never sit back and assess their situation.
Yeah.
So that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Once you have a certain conscience, it kind of builds. So I'm just getting the young men and our people to start with one. And it ain't no like my album ain't just no preachy. Nah, this is gutter shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's gonna make it so dope. Cause by the time you get to the end of my album, I wrote it as a week of my life. It was a special week. Well, not a special week. It was definitely a rough week for me growing. It was like when I was 16, my partner got shot, and the series of events that happened after it, it kind of led to that Sunday where I took my partner who got out of the hospital. I took him to church. Everybody wanted to take him to the club. His girl wanted to take him to movies and skate. I'm like, no, bro, I'm taking you to church tomorrow. Be ready in the morning. So years later, he said I was one of the most, impactful things to his life because he never got in touch with his spirituality until that point. You know what I'm saying? He was still think he was tough until I took him to church that night because it was all over the news and everything. It was like, when he seen that and he seen how people reacted towards it, and everybody was reacting towards me at the church like, man, how you brought this young man here, that's, you doing the right thing. It was just something good for him. So now that we older, he told me like, man, that was a real thing, that that's how I knew you was my real friend.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and you
definitely
really gave a fuck.
Yeah,
Or give
yeah.
a fuck today.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
888 Shade45 Street Sweeper Radio. Kayslay, Drama King of the building. Jazzbell TV with me. Cyhi the Prynce, I want to thank you for coming through.
Thank
sitting
you,
down
man.
with us, networking,
For
politicking.
sure.
No dope on
Let the
Sunday.
world be a little more familiar with you.
Yeah, definitely.
No dope on Sunday.
No dope on Sunday.
No robberies on Sunday.
None of that.
Anything. Sunday is that day.
Don't go cold
turkey.
turkey. Like he said.
The nigga go cold
It's a
turkey.
start.
What do you
It's a
do?
start.
Huh?
When you go cold turkey, what do you do? Listen to your joint, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
he's good, right?
he good.
There you go.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You gonna figure different
That's
ways.
what's
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely, man. That's all I'm saying, man. It's just Cyhi the Prynce, Sony, man. We coming out this summer. No dope on Sundays. Hey,
You want to shout anything else out?
my Instagram, my Twitters is Cyhi the Prynce, CYHITHEPRYNCE. You can hit me on anything on that. And man, let's just fellowship, man. Let's have a good time this year. And my album, No Dope on Sundays, once again. And everybody go get it this summer when it come out. Hey,
Let's go to the first joint. Swag. First joint we played here.
Legend.
Let's go out to that.
Warning, warning, warning. The Drama King is in the building. The Drama King is in the building.